Today, I want to share a simple formula on building your wealth. And by the end of this video, once you understand what I'm saying, your financial success is all but guaranteed. What's up? If you're new here, my name is Min, and on this channel, I want to teach you the basic building blocks about understanding money so you can worry less and enjoy life more. If you're looking to get rich quick, this is not the channel for you, but if you want to get wealthy for sure, then hit that subscribe button for weekly videos on how to get wiser with your money. In today's video, I'm going to talk about lifestyle creep and how it can keep you poor if you're not aware that it's happening to you. So lifestyle creep is when your income levels rise over time, but your discretionary spending also grows at the same rate or even more. This could be falling into the traps of consumer spending, like buying nice things just to keep up your appearance. This could be buying a much bigger house than you would ever need. This could be leasing a new car every single year, one that you know you can't afford. Or even in the simplest terms, eating too much avocado toast at expensive restaurants every single week. In other words, lifestyle creep can also be referred to as keeping up with the Joneses, where you often spend money you don't have to buy things you don't really need to impress people you might not even like. If this sounds remotely like you, past or present, comment down below and ask yourself, why you do this? And lifestyle creep also goes hand in hand with a concept called hedonic adaptation, which refers to the human tendency to return to stable levels of happiness despite recent, new, and positive things happening in their life. So in other words, new shiny things in your life often become the new normal, and is a vicious cycle that repeats over and over. So how do we get off this treadmill? So let me break this down for you by charting what this looks like over the course of your life. Starting as a teenager, let's say you get a part-time job and start making a little money. You don't have many expenses since you live at home, so you buy small things here and there with the little you do have. Now let's look at your college years where your expenses get a bit more real. You might be living away from home for the first time, and you might have some income from a part-time job. But you also have real expenses. You have tuition, books, a laptop, and maybe even rent in a tiny apartment you're sharing. You have new friends to hang out with, so food and socializing becomes a sizable part of your budget if you're not careful. Your early 20s are a critical time in your life, and financial habits, both good and bad, start forming. Then comes your mid-20s, where your career is starting out and you're crafting the lifestyle you've been dreaming of. You start thinking about how to afford that nicer apartment, you buy nicer clothes, you go out to bars and restaurants more often. And this is where the potential paths of your financial future start to diverge. There is research out there that says $75,000 is the magic salary you need in order to be happy. In 2020, the exact number is certainly debatable, but every household, at least in the US, has a number in that ballpark. It could be $100,000 if you live in a more expensive city, or even higher if you live in SF or New York. The point is that once you can afford adequate housing, dependable transportation, healthy food, medical, educational needs for your family, everything else you spend above that is discretionary. Now, I'm not saying lifestyle creep is bad, but you should do so responsibly. Let's look at this first example where this person continued to make more money over their career, but also decided to continually lease new cars, upgrade to bigger homes, and spend nearly all of their income. This person will end up poor. Even if you make $1 million a year, if your burn rate depletes all of that money, you're going to be poor. Now let's consider a more ideal scenario, which let's say is you. You are on the same path as a previous example, making good money in your late 20s and early 30s, but you kept your expenses in check. You incrementally and intentionally increased your lifestyle. You develop an understanding that spending more money doesn't equate to more happiness, and you'd rather build a nest egg for your future self and family. And over time, you widen this gap between your income and your burn. And if you remember anything from this video, anything at all, this space is where you build wealth. This space right here. It's not gonna happen overnight, not even a year from now. But with discipline and consistency over time, you will become rich. So take it from me, there will be times later in life where lifestyle creep just naturally happens. And this is completely acceptable because it usually will relate to your family's well-being, their health, or even peace of mind for you. This could be moving to a better neighborhood, buying a safer car for the kids, or investing in their education and their development. But if you're young, let's say you're under 25 or even under 30, I urge you to resist the temptation to upgrade your lifestyle. Learn how to live below your means. Drive that old car until it dies. share housing costs with a bunch of roommates, eat out less, and stop going to bars every weekend. So I want you to find that financially stable point in your life where you feel and believe like you're leading a fulfilling life, and stick to that level as long as possible. What will naturally happen over time is your experiences and your skills will grow, which will naturally lead to higher income potential. And if you're able to control your burn rate and build that gap between your income and your expenses, and that's the magical space where you can build your wealth. And over time, you'll truly get to that point where you can worry less and enjoy life more. So thank you so much for staying until the end. Comment down below if you learned something today. And if you found this video helpful, please take a second to hit that like button. I'd really appreciate it. And if you want to see weekly videos about understanding the basic principles about money, please consider subscribing. And until the next video, thanks for watching. Peace.